Hi, my name is Hannah, and my testimony isn't very exciting, but it's still very meaningful nonetheless. So when I was about 7 or 8, I actually was in Awanas, and I have two older brothers, and we all went to Awanas together. And I had always grown up in a Christian home. My parents were both Christian, and I went to a Christian school all growing up, and like I said, I've been in Awanas my entire life. And then there was one Wednesday in Awanas where they talked about accepting Christ into your life. And I talked to my brothers, and they had said they had both done it, and I was the youngest of my family, and I hadn't done it. And it was convicting to me because I wanted to be like the rest of my family. I always thought I was a Christian, but then when they said there's actually a point at which you accept Christ into your life, that hit hard with me, even at 7 or 8. So that night after dinner, I talked to my mom and I told her that I wanted to become a Christian and I wanted her to help me become a Christian. And so she said, okay, we'll do this together. So she took me up to my room with my dad, and they both explained to me what it means to be a Christian. And we knelt next to my bed, and together I accepted Christ into my life. So I knew when I was 7 or 8 and that night when my parents helped me that I was a sinner and that I needed a savior from those sins, and the only thing that could save me from those sins was Jesus Christ himself. And so now that I'm older, I can grasp those things a little bit more now, that I truly was in need of a savior that day, and because of that day and that day alone, I'm saved from those sins, and I'm saved every day from those sins because I accepted when I was 7 or 8. The difference that made in my life today is that I know I always have someone there for me when the world fails, because if we put our trust and our hope and faith in this world, we will never be content, we will never be satisfied, and we will never be fulfilled. And so any time that I need my Savior, he will always be there for me, and I can look back to that day and just think, because of that day, I know I will never be alone for the rest of my life.